Good morning on this Saturday. Temperature now outside is 70. Unbelievable for this time of year. And of course the plants are in full growth in the greenhouse. I'm just going to pick out a few odds and ends which have turned up, or what is happening. Let me show you. I'll make sure it comes up okay. I can't even find it. They're down there. That is the magnificent flower of Focula crispa. Green flower. There's the plant which I thought previously had died, but he's done very, very well. Well, so I'll just be picking out the odd plant through the greenhouse that have done particularly well. That one's done particularly well. Prescia, probably Aculeata, but it's done very, very well. Another one's the Ripsalis cirruscula. The plants have done very well with this weather. They love it. I think I've taken that one, showing those okay. My pair of Neohenritica Sibetii, they've done very well. Pair of Aeoniums, they've done well. My Pachypodium not nemaquanum, I can't remember the name of it, sorry. Put it down to my age. That has grown completely wrong, but at least it is growing out quite bushy. It lost its main point of growth. It's producing all these side shoots. So that seems to be all right now. That's a general at the end. Now, I had a moan early on about seeds, how I was disgusted the way seeds seemed to be changing from the old days when seeds were packed in a little twist of tissue paper or even toilet paper, but now they're just put into a little envelope. You can't even see the blooming seeds, and they don't seem to germinate, so I shan't be getting any more seeds. I will show you some that I've raised, but I've just noticed in here the dreaded slugs got in and chomped on some of those. Slugs are a damn slugs and snails are a damn nuisance. I always check the pots if they're still around. They definitely attacked that one. It's a great pity because you try as hard as possible to grow these plants successfully, and you're up against problems the whole time. I know it happens after you've watered stuff. The best thing to do with slugs and snails is the old slug bait, but it's fatal to animals, so make sure you use it sensibly, and where you've got any animals, make sure you try not to use it. The back there, the Aspidestra's coming on. Now, talking about seeds, here's how I expect seeds to grow. These, to the best of my knowledge, all Nellis, Pleistopilus nelli. I think there's a few there. These were seeds I collected myself off of my Nellies. They look quite fine. I've let a bit of air float round because, you know, it's this time of year it can suddenly turn colder. At the moment it's exceptional. It's very warm. The temperature in here is, if I can see it, yeah, it's running on 80 Sorry I use the Fahrenheit, but I'm used to that. So it's 80 in the greenhouse, and that's in full sun through the windows. Anyhow, I think that's more or less the plants in here. I will have a wander down to the other greenhouse and point out a few. But as you can see, the Phocea crispa, a beautiful plant, and next to it's Mammillaria. Whether that's Bombaccina, I'm not too sure. My remembrance of names is not very good. I blame it on age. Age does take its, it causes problems. I remember most of them. Anyway, let me wander down the garden. I'm going to close the front. Two of my lovely tree ferns. They've done very well this year. As I said, I thought I'd lost these as well in the last winter. There are they? They're looking quite good actually. Tree ferns from New Zealand. I've had these a few years. The thickness of that stem, the trunk. Little tree ferns. Yep, they're doing well. And let's carry on down the garden. Oh, well, look at the opuntias. They're the opuntias which did survive. The other ones are not survived. Let's wander down the garden. I think it's still recording me as I'm going down. We'll have a look in this greenhouse. I've taken pictures in here before, but as you see, there's always been advances. I had a flower on the, let's get the name right, Opuntia pachypus. The pachypus, pachy means thick. Probably call me packing, because I'm thick when it comes to computers. I absolutely hate computers. I know you need them, but they have changed the world. They've made finding information where you want to telephone someone up and speak to them impossible. But anyhow, I'm going to get off my hobby horse on those. The plants there, Clinias, Clinia, or yeah, it's Clinia articulator. There's a few more. These are, as I've showed before, but I think you'll find they have come on quite a bit. Like some of the baby's toes, I quite like those Fenestrarias, Puntias, or Tephro-cactus. They were Puntias when I started the hobby, but as I say, names have changed. A few lithops there. The heater we're looking at, it seems to be quite a good one. It's a solid state heater which replaced the one which packed up. Some of the other Puntias, my poor aloe is not doing very well. I'm hoping it's going to survive, but I've got my doubts. That was one of the plants which did suffer badly when the heater packed up. So it really shows you've got to keep your wits about you, and we've got heaters that are going, make sure they're maintained and check that they're okay. Unfortunately I didn't. There's a few more Tephro-cactus. My dead Opuntia invicta. Why it died, I don't know. Next to it, the plants are perfectly all right. More along there. Punctulata, or Coccinifera. A few dead plants which I've taken out. And another lot of baby's toes, Fenestraria. Fenestraria rhopalophila is the white one, and Aurantiaco is the yellow one. And you've got some Gibeum, the twin, oh God, what's the twin named? I forget the name, it means twin. As I say, my memory, Gemini is the twin, so it's Gibeum geminum, another one there. Dispar. Now, that's in this greenhouse. Let's cover up before I go to the next greenhouse. I don't know whether it's still recording me. I'm leaving this greenhouse. Close the door. And about to enter the big greenhouse. Everything's gone mad here, it really has. I've had to move some plants off of that stand. They got too big and they dropped off. Propagator where I'm propagating or growing Xeriosicyus. The one in the front is Xeriosicyus perii. And at the back you've got Danglii, which they're all growing now. I've lost one, well, it was a cutting of one, but the other cutting which I got on eBay is showing signs of life, which I'm quite pleased. That's it down there in the corner. You can see at the moment they're growing quite well. This is probably due to the very warm weather. I know I've got the old lamp working. Doesn't really need to be on today, but it's quite low energy. The rest of the plants, it's a general thing. I'm only picking out things which might have changed. I know most of them have got bigger. The variegators are not looking too good. Funny enough, they don't seem to like greenhouse care too much. They prefer to be indoors. You've got aloe plicatellus at the back there. And some of the other plants which have obviously grown quite well. At the back, a couple of Pachypodium succulentum. A Wolfia longii, two of those. Heater, well, it's not heating at the moment, but it's providing a little bit of air. A few of the glottis at the back. I'm hoping I'm pointing this at the right direction because it's pretty bright in here. I can't really see the screen. A few more of the plants. There's my small, and I've just been greeted by a pussycat. Huh. I don't know where he or she has come from. It's a lovely cat. She sort of followed me in. I'm going to make sure I don't leave her in the greenhouse as I come out. There's Pachypodium namaquinum. On the bottom. Come on, you. Don't know where you are. Come on. I've got to be careful I don't leave her in here. She's a lovely cat. She must belong to one of the neighbours. But she likes the garden. She hasn't met my new one, but my new one's an indoor cat. There's a few more plants. and some lift ups at the end. I'm speeding this up because I've got to make sure I get the pussycat out. I don't want to leave her in there. Mind you, I'll leave the door open. It should be open there, it's quite warm. Where have you got to? Come then. Come on, puss. Can't find her. Perhaps she's gone out. Then I'll keep the door open because I think she's under there. She's a lovely cat, but unfortunately not mine. I know I'm moving about a lot of things. I'd rather caught me. What's it? I didn't realise the puss had followed me in. It's obviously a lovely cat. Anyhow, I don't know how well I've taken the pictures of the plants. As I say, the sunlight is so bright I can't really see the tiny little screen. Then I'm going to turn this off now and pop this up. Thanks for watching. Any comments please make. Sorry the video's been a bit disjointed. It's introduced one of my neighbours' pussycats. I want to make sure she is not left in the greenhouse. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thank you.